I'm Melissa, this is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Okay, well, here we are in Demopolis, in a marina in Demopolis, and this has been 1 week since we started our loop, so we thought it would be a good time to do a little recap. So we're having happy hour here. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
And we're going to kind of talk through what we've learned, and we've learned a heck of a lot for the first week. So basically, a week ago on Thursday, we left Green Turtle Bay in Kentucky, and we started going down the Tennessee River. Our plan was to make it to Aqua Yacht Harbor or Marina, and we had one lock to go through. So we had a plan for how to lock. Our boat is difficult because our boat doesn't have a mid-cleat, and you really kind of need a mid-cleat to do the locking really easily. So we had a system, we had a plan, we had a system. Kind of all fell apart.
Kind of went to hell.
Went to hell real quick. It did not survive contact with the enemy. So it turned into a not a good thing. We're hoping it's not on video out there anywhere, because that could be really embarrassing.
I think the Lockmaster 4 might have it out there.
We hope it's not.
We hope not.
So anyhow, we did stick with it, and we got through it, and Melissa can tell a little bit about what she felt.
Well, yeah, it's like you were saying, locks are no big deal. I was always nervous about the locks. We hired a captain. He's like laughing. I mean, he's just
a training captain.
A training captain.
He was.
I mean, and everybody else is just like laughing. Oh yeah, you're always nervous about the locks, but then you do one and you realize they're boring. Well, this was not boring. It was very intense. But we got through it, and then that night we sat down and we said, what did we do wrong? What were we thinking about? What happened? And we realized that the wind was a big factor. So we decided to raise the icing glass up and let the wind go through, which is very helpful.
It certainly helped.
And then I didn't know how to, everybody told me, oh, you just wrap the line around the bollard. Well, the bollard's like down there on our boat. I can't wrap it, so I had to fling it, and I wasn't flinging it right. So at the marina that night, Martin sat out on the dock, and I sat where I was supposed to be, and I practiced. He held a fender, and I practiced how I was going to fling it on the thing. And I got a system. And so how many locks have we been through since?
We've been through 10 locks now.
And they've all been a piece of cake.
Yeah. So
and it was a little scary, the first one that we did after that, because there was the one that was a catastrophe. There was no other boats in the lock, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But the next one we did, there was another boat, and we were like, oh my gosh, but everything was smooth sailing.
Like I said, it was a little tension the second time too, because we had modified our system, and basically what we were doing is we're cleating it off at the forward cleat, not the bow cleat, but it's about 2/3 to 3/4 forward on the boat. I bring the boat up, and then Melissa she's lower down too now. That was part of the problem. She was up on the steps up the side, so she can just really easily get it on the bollard, and then we just cleat it off. And then I back down with the engines, and I can hold it against the wall pretty easily. And it's really the last 10 locks were really completely stress free. So
they were.
Anyhow, we're happy about that.
There's only 2 more left.
Yeah, 2 more locks. So anyhow, so we had a lot of good time coming down. We stopped at the first night. We spent the night at Aqua Yacht, and we actually spent 2 days there because we wanted to reprovision and stuff, and just the stress of the first one. So we spent 2 days there, and then we came down and we went to Midway Marina. That was nice, and went through I think 3 locks to get there. Then we went through 4 locks, and we stayed at Columbus. And again, that was nice. That was nice. Pretty good.
We had a courtesy cars are really nice. We got to go into town.
Yeah, we got to go to town, reprovision a bit, and that was fun.
And the Walmart had fenders, which was weird.
Yeah. We needed a couple more fenders, so we were able to get them. And then from there, we went down we had to anchor out. And so we went through three more locks, and then we went to an anchorage, and again, that was another first for us. We had never anchored out and spent the night on the hook. So it really wasn't difficult. It was just, going through the motion. The hardest part I had was getting the anchor alarm set properly, and I finally figured that out. And then the actual technicality of anchoring was fine, and it was actually really peaceful.
It was really nice.
And in a way, I mean, it's a lot less stress than getting in and out of locks, or getting in and out of dock slips.
Yeah.
So, and I'm getting better at that now.
He's getting very good at it.
We do have our boat has twin diesels and has a bow thruster, so I got a lot of tools to work with, and Melissa is learning how to do it too. We're both going to be the captains of this. I'm kind of taking the lead now because one of us has to be really good right now, and then we can go from there.
Eventually, I will.
Yeah. So basically, that's it. We got up in the morning and we went through one more lock, and actually we didn't have any locks today. Yeah,
no, we didn't.
We just came straight down and to Demopolis, and here we are.
And it's actually like the best day as far as weather. It's actually warm outside. People are walking around, and I think since we left California, we've been frozen.
Right, the whole time.
Outside. The salon and everything's heated, but yeah, and tomorrow's supposed to be when we wake up.
Well, this is what's funny. What's so weird about it being warm right now is tonight it's going to get down to 14 degrees tonight here, and it's going to be a high of 24 tomorrow. It's crazy. They're running around trying to winterize because it never gets that cold here. So the whole country's getting cold. We're getting cold too. So
nobody told me this was going to be cold.
Yeah. So we're trying to get down to from here. We go probably 2 nights at anchor, and then we'll be down in Mobile, at Mobile Bay, and that's when things should. It's actually still going to be cold all the way down there, and then that's when the cold spell will wash over us, and we'll actually start warming back up. We might even see a day in the 70s. Oh my God!
Martin's dying to put shorts.
I know. You see me wearing pants here.
He never wears pants. He wears shorts all the time.
Go through the entire loop without ever always having shorts on.
Not happening.
Ain't happening. No.
So anyways, that's been our first week. A lot of first anchorage, first
locks.
First lock, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of other first things. I talked on the VHF radio for the first time.
Yeah, passing tows and tugs and learning how to talk to them and all that kind of stuff.
What was really nice is the first 2 days the river was like ours. Nobody was on. There's a couple little.
Because what I had done was I had actually rented the river. I didn't have enough money to rent it for more than the first 2 days, but the first 2 days we never saw a single soul.
So then the third day was our lock day, and so he didn't rent the lock out, obviously.
I know, So.
Anyways, thanks for...
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it was a little educational.
Yeah.
We're gonna have share our experiences. I'm not sure what schedule or anything else like that, but our plan is
the good, the bad, everything. We're gonna share it.
Yeah.
We've watched YouTube videos where they've been extremely helpful. The
really
good
has.
and the bad and everything.
Right. So we feel it's our way to try to give some of that back because they really have been. Some of the ones on YouTube have been really, really helpful. So
anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us to live in every day. Outside, you will find there is love all around you. It takes you, makes you want to say.
We are crossing the Kentucky-Tennessee line on the Tennessee River. We are now officially in Tennessee. Woohoo! One more state done. Actually, this is our first going over state line, and we're on our loop. So, started in Kentucky, now we're in Tennessee.